Hello, everyone. I am ZHAO Chuang. Today, let's draw the forelimbs of Mapusaurus. The forelimb fossils of Mapusaurus are rather limited, with only the scapula found. From the fossil, its scapula was thinner than that of Giganotosaurus, so we can assume that its forelimbs were very short. Like most theropod dinosaurs, it had 3 fingers on each hand, bearing sharp claws at the end. We should pay attention to these features of its forelimbs when drawing. Let's start by drawing its thick shoulders. The front of the shoulder was attached to the muscle that led to the neck. Its upper arms were very short, stout, and close to a triangle shape. The forearms were also very short. At the armpit and elbow, we draw some folds caused by the squeezing of flesh and skin. On the upper arm, let's outline its triceps. On the forearm, let's draw some muscles. We can roughly divide the muscles on the forearm into several groups. The muscles on the inner side were responsible for grasping and were relatively thick and stout. The several groups of muscles on the outer side controlled the outward extension of its hand, but they were not as strong as those on the inner side. We can draw its wrist a little wide. Next, we move to its fingers. It possessed 3 fingers on each hand. The thumb was relatively short, with only 1 bone but a very long claw at the end. The index finger was the longest, with 2 bones. But its nail was shorter than that of the thumb. With 3 bones and a small claw at the end, the 3rd finger was a little shorter than the index finger. Next, let's outline its neck and abdomen. Then draw the forelimb on the other side. Note that its 2 palms were facing each other. On the sides of the claws, let's draw the blood grooves. On the surface of the claws, we can draw some textures representing scratches. On the back of its fingers, let's draw rows of large scales. At the wrists, let's draw some folds. In this way, the forelimbs of Mapusaurus have been drawn.